There, my friends. Hello, welcome to Handwriting. This is Wednesday, February 10th for you. For me, it's still February 9th. It looks like it's getting ready to rain outside. Sky looks pretty dark, so it's maybe a good day to be inside. Or a duck. It's a good day to be a duck when it rains. They love that. Chickens, not so much, but the ducks love it. Anyway, I did a little sprucing up and I noticed when I went back and looked at the English video for today that the sound was really bad on it. And I think I figured it out. The heater that I keep in my classroom that keeps me warm? Well, if I'm doing it while I'm recording a video, I think it messes up the sound, the air blowing through it. So I did fix that. You'll notice that I fixed that for the math video. The other thing I noticed is that you can actually see how dirty my kitchen is. I gotta be careful with that because if you look behind me now, the door to the pantry is closed. But if you look on the last video, you can see right inside. You can see all my food. So I've got lots of food. So a couple of things that I learned from this, just kind of proof that no matter who you are, no matter what age you are, you always have to be aware of your surroundings and look around and notice things and try to find ways to improve things. We talk a lot about checking over our work and going back and making sure that what we're doing is reasonable, sounds right, is a good thing to do. So that's always a good thing to do. And as I do it myself, that's what I noticed, that you help check me and I help check you. The other thing that I did was, you can see, I moved the cupcakes back here. That means they're not close to here. That's where I want their last cupcake. So we're going to save it for later back there. But hope you're having a great day. If you are watching this, you will be watching on a Wednesday. So on Wednesday's a little sunnier. Do try to get outside if you can. So right now we're in handwriting. And let me share my screen with you. Today in handwriting, we're doing page 80. We have already done page 79. No. There's what I want. There it is. Okay. What do I do if I don't have page 79 in my packet? Simple. Take one of the lined pieces of paper that I give you in the back of your packets. You should have plenty of them. And do this work on that paper. We talked about how to make these lines that you see right here on your paper. Just do those and do your work just as if you were making your own worksheet, which is a good skill. All right, very good. So today we're working on the cursive letter Z. And as always, we're going to want to put our name and date up top. And give this name. Oh, the other thing I learned, I was asking about whether you could see my pen or my mouse if I'm just wiggling it. And if I'm just wiggling my pen, I don't know if you can see that as well as if I'm wiggling the mouse. I know you can see it when I do this because it shows up on the paper. So that's what I was working on today. So name and date is 2/10/21. Okay. And what we've got over here is we've got Z, and they start out with Z. We're talking about Z, so maybe we're talking about Preston's little sister. We miss little Z in class. We miss everybody and wish we're all back together soon. So what we've got are some print Z's right here. Here's an uppercase and a lowercase. And of course, you're going to trace it once, trace it right. You know what to do. Trace it once, trace it twice, trace it chicken soup with rice on both of these. Then we come to our uppercase Z's, and it's used cursive Z's. And as you notice, They start in the middle of the line. They go all the way up to the top. They come all the way down to the bottom. They make a little hiccup and then go all the way down to the basement. And here they come back up to the middle. Okay? So again, we go all the way, start in the middle, all the way to the top, all the way to the bottom, all the way to the basement, and come back up to the middle or to the bottom. Okay? So you're going to trace it once, trace it twice, trace it chicken soup with rice. Here are some training wheels. To the floor, go to the basement, back up to the floor. And then on this one, they give you a little start. They give you a head start, and then you have to try to do it on your own. All the way to the floor, pick up, all the way to the basement, and back up to the floor. Okay? Lowercase z's start at the floor, they start on the ground floor there, not in the middle. And you go all the way to the middle, back to the floor, down to the basement, back up to the floor. Okay? To the floor, to the middle, to the floor, to the basement, to the floor. You get your training wheels here, and the one that you have to do over here. Don't forget to do the ones over here. A couple more over here. Don't forget. Okay? Those are important too. Now, one of the most fun things about cursive writing is that when you hook those letters together, you can write forever. It's a lot of fun. So they wanted us to do Z's today. What's a word that has two Z's together? What about puzzle? That's spelled Puzzle. That's got two Z's together. And here they are. Whoop. You're tracing, and they just connect right together. And then it gives you the chance to make your own here, 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 and then you do two more. Okay? Now, down at the bottom, it's asking you to write a whole sentence. All right, this is a little bit tough. I need you to go ahead and trace these and then write them yourself. So you can start with Jesus saw Zacchaeus and I always do my ends wrong. I do them the old-fashioned way, which I need to do them the new way. There it is. And And you're going to finish the rest down here. Tree, come down, Jesus said. Zacchaeus obeyed. There it is. I want you to write the rest of this on here. And the way I do it is just like you saw. I look up here and then write it down here, and then look up here, write it down here, look up here, write it down here, and it helps to trace it. Don't be afraid to trace it. Please trace it. And the closer you trace it, it gets your hand used to making the movements that you're going to need to write. Okay, that's handwriting for today. We will be together next for, what do we do next? Reading. Make sure you get yourself some lunch in between. If it's lunchtime for you, it may not be. But if it is, have some nice lunch. We'll talk to you after this class. And I'm still not eating the cupcake. It's staying right there. Where is it? There it is, right there. And I'll see you a little bit later. Bye-bye, friends.